Kuzu to everyone. Welcome back to today's math class. Today we have a question from trigonometry. The question is, Ram is trying to determine the orientation of a ram on a hillside. He knows that the sine of the angle theta between the ram and the ground is -1 over root 2 and the tangent of the angle theta is 1. We need to determine in which quadrant does the angle theta lie. Before I explain all this, let me just introduce to you the quadrant. We have 4 quadrants. If I draw this vertical and horizontal line like this, we actually divide the whole plane into 4 parts, which we call it as quadrants. And the quadrant, if I number the quadrants, this is our first quadrant, this is our second quadrant, this is our third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. Now, as per the quadrant, the value of different t ratios vary. T ratios is sine, cos, tan, and reciprocal. Reciprocal. But here we are given 2 t ratios. Values of 2 t ratios. Sine and tangent. Sine and tangent. Yeah, just have to focus on sine and tangent. So, anything quadrant and sine of angle theta is given. Sine of angle theta is given -1 over root 2. Say Genova. And tangent tan theta into tan of theta is given +1. Information and theta is an angle. Theta is an angle between the ram and the ground. Okay. So ngalu hill duba hill semidi hill. This is my hill chidu nalu. This is my ground. Anything groundy ground. This is my hill hill. Tele ani ta nale ay heni gidanlu ram chi zonoba ram semidi mi josagi te lam chi ram. The ram semidi ngachigi hospital nale fay thone bate mola ani hospital gi wheelchair disu the nep the analu the shabe ngachi khini menala anzum in la ram ti ma batu kala ani ram di the ani biduba ram di the ani ram di ngachi construct be otalu ani ram da ground gi banalu angle ji form beni semeba ani angle di this angle is theta angle theta in seme ta ani angle theta di if we go and mush quadrant nalu bewachin ani angle theta di kati dynamico semebala kati dynamico se tani bewdalu dangagi lejum betawdalu sin ki value jinu the value of sin is negative. Okay, negative, and the value of tan is positive. The sin na ta do mela sin na to bola sin di gachime negative afine gachime positive gane maj positive me mushla. And as per the quadrant gi any quadrant number 1 in quadrant number 1 all the t ratios are positive. The analu bewachin in quadrant number 2 positive the gamo sawachin sin the positive jemi t ratios the gara negative meaning tan the negative tan of any angle theta will give you negative value in second quadrant. And in third quadrant na bewachin tan the gachmosan tan the positive tan the positive there was a sin the gachmo sin the negative. Other t ratios will give you negative value for the given angle theta. The nalu bewachin cos is positive. Cos is positive and other t ratios the negative sin ya negative, tan ya negative. Sin ya negative and tan ya negative in la nalu de. The ani nalu cos the gach cos the negative de. The nalu cos gach cos the nalu ya cos the negative de. Cos ki negative value jiuna cos of angle theta will give you negative value. Analu bewachin kara positive in sin of angle theta, cos of angle theta, tan of angle theta all will be positive nalu de. Now when we look at these values here, sin negative the tan positive the gati do usme bola analu di sin positive tan positive analu gachme sin positive and tan negative analu gachme sin negative and tan positive. So ani sin negative and tan positive the quadrant gachina do savachin quadrant 3 na dula third quadrant na du ta ani diga chime analu sign negative tan negative ani main bala so quadrant in which sign ki value negative tele tan ki value positive bemidi kachi quadrant na image hojin third quadrant na image so ngachi ki angle theta di ana dine me bola angle theta di tu bola angle theta di ana dine me di bene digi out of four options option G jino bola first quadrant mosla q di capital S da first quadrant the second quadrant B D they're saying second quadrant and C is third quadrant these are the options given to us and D is fourth quadrant anyway do so the correct option is third quadrant to bola third quadrant is shuni because in third quadrant sine of any angle theta will always give you negative value which we have here and the tan of any angle theta in third quadrant will give you positive value ani positive jin janu mala an bendigi correct answer di third quadrant na is shuni to bola ani chi la tarigidi kar look at it see you next time when I come with another interesting question la so la